Hi buddy, it's Alexanis and today I'm gonna compare for you two Yonex Percept in the 100 and the 100D. Let's find out which one could be the best option for you. So those two rackets are pretty similar, but actually they're kind of different. So on one side there is the 100, who is a 16 by 19 string pattern, 300 gram unstrung weight with a 100 square inch head size. And on the other side we have the 100D with a 100 square inch head size still, but with a 18 by 19 string pattern and an unstrung weight of 305 grams. So let's go on the court to find out the differences.
On the court with the Yonex Percept 100D, the first thing that I felt was how the sweet spot was kind of big, but you were having a lot of feeling, never lost in the string bed, even though it's a 100 square inch head size. You feel like, yes, you have the power of a 100 square inch, but at the same time, because of the thinner beam and the amount of string that there is, it's just easy to play around with it. So you have a lot of feel, you can still generate a good amount of power if you're generating some racket head speed, but if you're not, then it's gonna be tougher. With the 100, it's the opposite. The power is there, and the only way to manage it is with some topspin due to the 16 by 19 string pattern. The thinner beam helps, but you feel like this racket is really, yes, on the control side, but really powerful for a control oriented racket overall.
Even though those two rackets are quite similar, for me there's a clear difference between which type of player could use the 100 and which type of player could use the 100D, because on one side the 100D is like a powerful control oriented racket. So you have the control due to the thinner beam, but at the same time you have quite of a powerful frame due to the big space between the string due to the 16 by 19 string pattern. Be careful if you're string breakers, because the gap is so big between the string that it's probably super easy to break the strings. But on the other side, it's pretty cool because you have a powerful racket that is kind of control oriented and that can produce a lot of spin due to the bigger gap. On the other side, we have the 100D, who is a racket that is more control oriented, has more feel, but that can still generate a bit of power due to the 100 square inch head size. So on one side you have a powerful racket with a bit of control and a lot of topspin, but on the other side you have a powerful racket with a lot of feel and a lot of control. So if you're more of that guys that want to put heavy topspin on the ball, go with the 100. If you're more about feel and feeling the ball entering the string bed, then you gotta go with the 100D. For me, it's like, if you're choosing this racket, like you miss a bit of control if you're playing with, let's say, a V-Core, but at the same time you're not that type of person who's like able to play with the Percept 97. So you're like, okay, I want control, but again, I still need a bit of help to create some power, so you gotta go with the 100. But if you're like, okay, I don't want to play with the 97 because the sweet spot is too small, but I still want that same control, you gotta go with the 100D. If I had to choose one of those two rackets, I would have to go with the 100D, and it's pretty simple. I'm a guy that is all about topspin, but for me the gap between the string of the 100 are too big for me to really feel the ball, so I prefer personally the 18 by 19 string pattern, and obviously the 305 grams is more something that I'm used to and I like to, so that's why I decided to go with the 100D for this comparison. So that's it for the video. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.